So I don't even want to deal with that because that's just, that's a futile argument there. I need, you know, I can go there, I can go straight to the Hebrew and read it out of the Hebrew if you want to see the name in the Hebrew. And it is not Allah.
All right, then, for the benefit of the listeners, Brother Rakar, could you read that, please?
Okay, thank you. I'm going to the Hebrew. I'm in Exodus, 3rd chapter. All right. And I'm going to parallel it with English so you'll know what we're saying. Okay? I'm in Exodus 3, and I'm going to parallel it with the Hebrew. I need you to follow us here. It says here, and Moses said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, when you read the 13th verse, it says, and Moses said unto the Most High, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, the God of your fathers have sent me unto you, and ye shall say to me, what is his name? What shall I say unto them? And the Most High said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am, have sent me unto you. So that's the name he gave. Now let me read it in the Hebrew. Waya Amar, Alahayim, that means the God. Maishar, which is Moses. Then it says, Ahaya, Ashar, Ahaya, Ayamar, Ka, Ta'amar, Labunya, Yasha'ala, which is Israel, Ahaya, Shalahanya, Alakan. So it's telling us here that his name is Ahaya. It says, Ha'amar, Labunya, Yasha'ala, Ahaya. So Ahaya is the Most High's name in the Hebrew. Now, I'm going to read Allah in the Hebrew in Isaiah the 14th chapter. When you go to Isaiah the 14th chapter, it talks about Lucifer. Now let me read it clearly so that everyone out there can follow me. Now listen to this clearly, brothers and sisters, you brothers and sisters out there, so you will know the meanings of words. When you go to Isaiah, the 14th chapter and the 13th verse, Isaiah 14 and 13, I'm going to start at 12 here. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend unto heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God, upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. When you go into that 13th verse, that word ascend in the Hebrew, you would never guess what this word ascend is in the Hebrew. Allah. Allah is the word ascend in the Hebrew for Lucifer promising to ascend to the throne and fight against the Most High. So we must know the importance of words and what we're saying, because we're talking about the God of the Hebrews. We're not speaking Arabic. Allah means the one who would ascend up to God like Lucifer in the Hebrew. That's the enemy God of the Hebrews. That's the enemy God of the Hebrews.
Make no sense, and because I've got your Bible here, which I'm looking at.
Listen, and that's the reason
which Bible
Ishmael
is written also in Hebrew.
Listen, that's the reason Ishmael fights against Jacob. Now,
the word for God in your Bible, as it said, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. I heard you say the word Allah, Ahim. Now, okay, when you get the word, when you get the im at the end, it is not the full name. It is actually a plural. The im mean a plural, which mean a plural of respect.
Plural,
just like in the Bible, when God said, and we created man, let us created man. He's not talking about him and someone else. He's talking about him himself, because it's a plural of respect. Now the word here, which is spelled with alif, in your Hebrew, alif, lam, ha, yeah, which is actually pronounced as Allah. The alif is A, the lam is L, and the H is ha, which is Allah. When you put it together.
Abraham was a
now
Hebrew.
in the Songs of Solomon, 5 verse 16,
listen, brother.
it mentioned the name of Muhammad.
Hebrew.
Please let me talk, brother, because you're talking over me and you're being aggressive. So I need to speak as well so I can be heard. Now, in the book of the Songs of Solomon, in chapter 5, verse 16, in the Hebrew, it said, Hikku mumuttakin wi kullu Muhammadim zahbadi wa zahrahi bayna Jerusalem. Now, the Bible that you're using, which you're actually using a King James version of the Bible, which it mentions the name Muhammad, which is translated as altogether lovely. Now, let me go to your book, which is the biggest book of corruption.
Omar, which verse you just read from a while ago?
Songs of Solomon 5:16.
Okay, let me get that and get that in the Hebrew.
No, let me finish. Because you made a lot of statements. You made a lot of statements. You mentioned you also blaspheme because you call Allah Lucifer, which is Allah is in the Hebrew and also in the Aramaic language, it's spelled the same as Allah. Now, let me go to your Bible, which you're talking about, your King James version of the Bible, which you claim that it is authentic. First of all, there was no prophet that was sent with a book called
hold on. We just want to make some order to it, yeah?
Brother, need to give me a chance to speak.
Yeah, but hear me now, we just want to make some order to it, alright? Just no talking and the shouting over. Mark, you got something that you want to say? Hold on, Brother Rakar.
What chapter and verse is he at?
What chapter and verse you at? You just read from a while ago. Speak into the mic. Don't speak into the mic.
Songs of Solomon 5:16.
Okay, let me get there so that I know what you're talking about here. I'm going to parallel what you're saying with Hebrew to see if what you're saying is actually there. Is that okay?
You hear that? Did you hear that? Okay. Omar, did you hear that?
What?
Put the headset on and listen.
I think he repeat himself.
Yeah, Brother Akar, could you repeat yourself just then, please?
Okay. It tell you in the Hebrew. I'm in the Hebrew exactly where he said he's reading from. In Songs of Solomon 5:16. In the English it says, his mouth is most sweet, yea, he is altogether lovely, this my beloved, and this my friend, O daughters of Jerusalem. And in the Hebrew it says, Habawa, Mamatakwayam, Wabalawa, Mahamadayam. It never says Muhammad name one time. Okay, that's the actual word.
You don't actually speak in Hebrew.
That means lovely or beloved.
You're speaking from the transliteration. But the Hebrew alphabet itself, the Hebrew alphabet itself, there is no such thing as an I in it. You get the word Ya, which is pronounced, if it pronounced with a kasra, and then basically it pronounced as Muhammad Im, which is a kasra. Let me finish. Let's give me 5 minutes, please.
Speaking the Yiddish.
Whether Yiddish or Kiddish, this is actually Hebrew. Now, brother, let me finish.
Ancient Hebrew says Muhammadayam.
So, isn't that the word of Muhammad?
That actually means lovely or beloved.
Brother, you're playing with words. That is the name of Muhammad. Even the names in the Hebrew language, which the names of God is actually Allah.
Let me hear this. Mark, what are you saying with the strong concordance there? Because we have a strong concordance in the studio, right?
Yes.
What are you saying there, Mark? Yeah, man, the mic's up. Let's speak.
You can hear?
Yeah, man, we can hear. Let's speak to the mic.
Okay. So I'm just here to illustrate to you what Rakar was saying concerning the name Allah. Okay, it was taken from Isaiah 14:14, where it says, "I will ascend." This here, the Strong's Concordance is a dictionary for every single word in the Bible. This is translated into English. The original was Hebrew.
What language is that from?
From the
original. Is it written in Hebrew?
From the original.
Is it written in Hebrew?
May I finish?
Okay, go on, finish.
Okay, so I'm just showing you. Someone hold this, please. I'm just showing.
That's not even Muhammad. That's Muhammad.
Before I go into here, that's taken from a text. I will ascend. So this is translated. This is present. But I'm going to go back to the original. So what you do is you look for the word, and there's ascend, and it's listed. This word is listed every time it appears in the Bible. Here we see the reference is, which reference Isaiah 14:14, and I have another number next to it. It's not italic, so that refers to the Hebrew part at the back, the concordance, and it has a number, the Hebrew's reference number 5927. When you go to 5927, it clearly states Allah, which is to ascend. So Allah is mentioned here in the Bible, and it means to ascend. But when you're reading that word in its context, it is referring to Lucifer. And again, when you look, I haven't finished. When you look at the word Lucifer, which is another interesting one, Lucifer is the reference number 1961. No, not 1961. Where is it? But Lucifer actually means halal, which is the
it means what?
Muslims
Can you repeat
mean.
that? Repeat that.
Lucifer in the Hebrew is halal. Halal.
Halal.
Yes.
With a W.
Halal.
Halal. With a W.
No, I'm not saying hello. Halal. At the end there is an L.
Hey, Mark. Why
So
don't you
at the
spell
end
it
is an
for me?
N. Oh, okay, let me finish now.
Listen, just
No,
spell them how it's
brother, you
pronounced.
need to give people a chance to speak.
L-A-L.
Okay.
Halal. Like
Okay.
halal
Well,
meat.
Yo.
That's Lucifer.
now what you're actually saying, Allah, that is not the name of Allah. That is not how it's pronounced, even in the Arabic or even in Hebrew. The word Allah, the word al in the Hebrew means the, and la, as you can find in any of the languages. The Hebrew la also means God. So when we pronounce the word Allah, it means the God. Now what your friend is showing me in that book, it is spelled A-W-L-A, which is Allah.
No.
All right. Let's
show me
be
again.
clear. It's time
Show
to
me
bring
again.
some levity to all this. All right.
Show me again.
Let's be
Because
clear. Number one,
what you're
I'm not
actually
an
doing
Arab.
here, you're playing with words.
Listen.
You're playing with words.
I'm
You know
about
what I
to
mean?
go into some history now because
You're
I'm
playing,
not going back.
no, let me go into history because I'm listening to you too long. Now
when
you
you
see,
go into the history,
Just spell the
and
all right.
there's a book I have
That's
called From Babylon to Timbuktu.
Okay.
Which
Hold on, brother. Omar, hold on. Let me just jump in. Let me just jump in.
Nothing, so I have to bring something. Please.
A-W-L-A.
When you go into the history book From Babylon to Timbuktu.
Hold on, brother Akar, hold on. Before you go there, let me just jump in real quick. All right, you know we had this on the show before. Omar, calm down. Make a reason to it properly. Yeah, we had this on the show before with the language business, right? Now what I get for understand what you speaking is probably Yiddish and not Hebrew.
Hebrew.
All right.
That's from the Hebrew Bible.
You're from Hebrew. So this is what I said to you. What you speaking is probably Yiddish.
Brother, that is not Yiddish. That is taken from the Hebrew Bible.
Yeah,
word Allah him.
But watch me. My man just give you a strong concordance translating the Hebrew.
That's not a strong concordance, Bridget. Look, let me show you the word Allah.
Let me see. Let me read it. Let me see the title of it.
Let me show you the title.
Let me see it. It says,
yeah. No, James Strong.
What it says? It says the Strong's exhaustive concordance of the Bible by James Strong. Right. So it is a strong concordance,
no,
right?
Whether James Strong or James Wrong. Yeah.
It is
not.
Yes.
It is not the word.
If you don't mind, I'd like to go into some history because I don't want the people to get thrown off with all these things. I want to bring it down to a lower level so that everyone can